What's up, everybody? Welcome back to FantasyGame.com. We're going to be checking out DuckTales Remastered. I'm Dalton Miller. Joining me is
Seth Parsley.
This game is awesome, in my opinion. I'm a huge DuckTales Disney nerd, kind of all around ever since I was a little kid, so this is wish fulfillment 101 for me. Seth is going to play, though. We're going to kind of walk through a little bit of it, go to the first level, maybe a little bit of the second one, and kind of see how it goes. So let's go ahead and start us out, Seth.
Alright. Yeah.
This is on PC.
Okay.
I just want to go to new game.
Alright,
We're
cool.
just going to start with new game. Yeah, that's fine.
That's best for me.
Play on me in there. Don't be a pussy.
I usually go for hard when I play games, to be completely honest.
No, this game is tough.
Lately.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the second level is no joke.
Okay.
What do you think of the graphics so far? That's one thing.
It's charming. I
Yeah.
like it.
I think it looks gorgeous.
Me money bin alarm. Quick, Duckworth.
1080p
Get the
looks
limo.
really well.
I shall,
Looks really good.
Get out of here, sir.
This is my first experience with DuckTales.
Of any kind?
Of any kind, yeah. Showing my young age a little bit, I guess.
How old are you again?
I'm 24.
Oh my God, you bastard! No, they're on Amazon. You should watch them. The show actually holds up pretty well. If you're a Disney fan,
If they think they can stand between
these
Scrooge
characters
and
are pretty
Duck,
timeless.
and
Yeah.
And the show was, they put a lot of money into it at the time. It was one of the shows that wasn't like, I don't know, a lot of TV shows back then, like you see the first season would have like 88 episodes because they're like going for syndication, you know, that's what they want to make money. So you see like how you basically, kind of the point of the game is to look for those gems. You kind of have to kind of bounce all over the map, knock them out. They're kind of just all hidden.
Okay.
Huey! Are you all right, my boy?
Teach you how to do
But you better watch out.
the pogo jump here, I think.
Awesome.
Yeah, we've taken over the whole place. Yeah, me money.
Hey, don't forget about me.
One thing cool, they got the original voice
Yeah, that's what I was
cast
about to
from the
ask.
TV show back.
Don't worry, lad. I'll save
That's
you.
Alan Young who voices Scrooge, and he was 96 years old. He's awesome. He has one of the best lines in movie history in the 1960 version of H.G. Wells' The Time Machine.
Yeah.
He plays George Wells' best friend, Philby. He has the last line in that movie, and it's epic. I love it.
Nice.
You're welcome, lad. But Huey, what are you
So
doing?
basically, that's what you got. You got pogo jump. You can hit stuff. You can
Okay.
hit stuff with the like a golf club.
Okay, cool.
With the walking stick, walking cane.
So how does this compare to the original? Like, did they change a whole lot of stuff, or did they just kind of?
No, I mean the core gameplay and kind of setup is very much like the original. I commend Capcom and WayForward for kind of sticking to that. They didn't really go outside of it all that much. Next to an item. Whoop. It's alright. But, yeah, so you kind of just pop stuff in and out of existence looking for the hidden things.
Okay, that's cool.
You're trying to, apparently it's kind of the basis of the game is you're trying to beat Flint Heart Glumgold, Scrooge's longtime nemesis. He's also a Scottish billionaire duck. He wears a kilt beard. There you go. And yeah, we're, of course, the Beagle Boys. Once again, have broken into Scrooge's money bin to try to steal from him. They often do.
Let me go, you big old bum.
Not even for that little snack. Big time in trouble, me.
Get away from him, you gluttonous goon.
Sorry, Scroogey.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
The writing's actually pretty good. Even, if I'm not mistaken, former Games Radar writer, current Capcom Unity employee Chris Antista, longtime DuckTales fan and host of Laser Time, and co-host of many of their fine podcast programs. Even wrote some of the dialogue for this game. He's
Oh,
a
really?
huge DuckTales fan, yeah. Very cool to see somebody like that get to...
So it's not just like a straight up remake of the original?
No, there was no like voice dialogue, of course, or anything in the original. They did kind of remix the original music, which is wonderful, and they did a great job, in my opinion. The music is so good in this game. Get those gems.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if there's anything else.
Oh, yeah.
How's it control? What do you think about the controls?
It's pretty smooth so far. I
Play
don't
more.
really. I had to get. I mean, it's a little bit getting used to maybe, but I'm not really having a problem with it.
You are using the D-pad or the joypad? You're using the 360 controller, right?
Yeah. I'm using the joystick.
I don't know how to get up there.
Should have used that as a box.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I usually use D-pads exclusively in side scrollers. That's just me. My old hat nature, I reckon.
I always use D-pad in fighting games.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that's my thing. Yeah, fighting games, 2D games. I just can't seem to miss out on that by moving it too early. You gotta need that for combos, that kind of thing.
Misjudged it. Swap out.
Yeah, we'll swap out. I'm gonna try to get us through this level here, and let me see a little more of the game before we let you guys go back to whatever you're doing. Probably supposed to be working, right?
That's when I usually look at videos.
This is another weird thing.
Star
so
power?
you get star power, but it lasts. It lasts a little longer that time. Most of the time, it doesn't last very long. 4 or 5 seconds.
Huh.
It will give you a whole lot of. You might be able to take out 2 enemies.
Hurry up, Scrooge! They're headed for your office!
Hold on, lads. I'll have you free in a jiffy.
Not so fast,
How
McDuck.
free and
We're
I'm
running things around here now.
Cuss me, kill. One false move and I'm a
There is another thing worth mentioning in this. The other levels, that's what kind of why I want to show one of those. They're a little more open, less directed than this. But yeah, you can still see the map. It shows you your hidden items. And of course, you have more options there. But kind of Metroidy, Castlevania style, right?
You'll never beat us,
Not bad,
Scrooge.
Oh.
Hey, when I get to gold, I'm gonna buy Ma a new hat.
Yeah, the game controls really well using the D-pad. Like I said, I can't use a joystick in a 2D game. It just doesn't make sense to me. I would imagine the
Oh, it doesn't
PS3
let you use
controller.
the D-pad?
Huh?
It doesn't let you use the D-pad?
No, it does. Yeah, I'm just saying, I can't, in my mind, I can't use...
Oh, I understand. Okay. I see.
Oh, this may be a short rundown. Out of lives here. Let's see if I can catch back up here. One thing nice, you kind of start back, but everything you've done up to that point, it stays done. So,
Yeah.
man.
Believe in you, Dalton.
Yeah, believe in me.
You got this.
I took over. I got 1 hit left. Yeah, one thing it's worth mentioning is you cannot hurt enemies by jumping on them without pogoing. And I forget that all the time just because, side scroller, jumping on guys, like,
Yeah.
forgive me for the other game series that's beating that into my brain, right?
Yeah.
Step away from me, fortune, you crook.
So, like,
Not this time,
do you
McDuck.
do you earn more lives, like, the more money you get or something, or how does that work?
No, you can pick up extra lives as hidden pickups in the game.
Okay.
But you start out with 3. So this is what kind of has to play this. Knock his helmet off and then give him a pogo to the brain.
You're safe.
Use the little thing he just threw at you to lay him down.
An old-fashioned boss battle.
Yeah. You know,
There you
they did. I'm proud of Capcom for like coming out and doing this. Even though it's very much retro minded. But one thing that's weird. Of course, this is off subject of DuckTales in general. It's Mega Man's 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
And there's no new Mega Man game. There's nothing.
I noticed that. I'm like, what?
You McDuck. This ain't the last you'll see of me.
I don't even know if they've even mentioned it. I don't know. I haven't heard
Good
anything.
witness to bad beagles, I
Well, there's
say.
like a fan made one
Why not?
on PC,
Interested in this old painting.
and
Surely there are more valuable
I think that's about it. Of course, Mighty Number 9 got announced.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Pluck me pin feathers.
Here,
It looks
I'll
like
let you
some
take
kind
back
of
over, and
secret
we'll
code.
take a short look at
Boys.
one of the next levels, just so
What
you
did
can kind
you
of
find,
see
Uncle Scrooge?
how it works out
What is
from here.
I'm
But
not
we don't want to spoil
sure,
too much.
But I know how to find it
The-
out. I'll
with
feed
the,
it into my supercomputer.
The
and use
detailed
that to do
and twisty
cryptanalysis.
story that is
Then
DuckTales
we'll know what the
Remastered.
beagle
We'll
was.
ruin that for everybody.
Stand back,
It's
lads.
regular M. Night Shyamalan shit going on.
Awesome. How long is how many levels are in the game? How long is it?
There were 6 additional levels from the training one, the one you just saw, basically the opening one.
And
Okay.
no ordinary
And you
treasure
can play them at any time.
Only Uncle
There's no
Scrooge
really
know any
specific
kind of
order.
magic.
Okay.
I don't. It's been so long since I played the original. I don't remember if that was the case. If you could do level selecting it or not.
There's
But
Yeah.
another one in
Um,
Transylvania.
it's cool. It just kind of gives you a. You get sick of one level, keep getting hung up on it. You can go on and do something else.
That's cool.
I will say they definitely pay tribute to the original game, though. But like I said again, I'll reiterate the difficulty. As you saw, we barely beat that opening
Yeah.
mission. I played that 3 times. It's been a while since I played this stuff, so capture all this stuff. But it's not the easiest game.
You mean the moon moon?
It looks that way, lads. Well, what do we
I like to
waiting
review this
for?
game, but
That
I don't
treasure's
know if
not
I'll
gonna
have
discover
time
itself.
to dedicate to it. It seems like it's going to be one of those I'm going to have to get. Yeah, okay, so there's 5 additional levels. Sorry, I misspoke earlier. Let's try it out. See what it looks like.
Pack your bags, boys.
But yeah, you were saying
We're
it
off
seems
to
like a,
Transylvania, and we're no coming back without the coin.
Is that
of
my
the lost
dedicated time to
realm.
review it?
Yeah, well, it just seems like it's one of those things you're having to sit down and take 4 or 5 hours to get your groove and your rhythm,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna maybe be able to run through it. But I don't have that right
I
now.
understand.
Trying to cover some other stuff, so
Yeah, it's hard.
I will recommend the game for $15. Unlike I think the last rundown we did was TMNT. Unlike TMNT, this is worth $15 right now.
How? What all platforms is this on?
This is on everything except for Xbox 360. I don't think it's quite out yet. If it is out, it just came out for 360. They held it back for some reason.
Yeah. This would be a really
Yeah, of
fun
course
game to
not,
have on
Louis.
Vita. I
This
think.
castle has been abandoned for
I was thinking the
centuries.
exact same thing.
Look at this.
I would love to have this game on PS Vita.
Really?
I'm so close to buying a Vita. I really am. I'm almost decided that I'm going to sell my day one PS4 and get a Vita.
Really?
Yeah, and
Huh.
just maybe wait.
Maybe wait a little bit.
Yeah,
Ah, don't be silly.
it just seems like even with like PlayStation's, of course, I want to cover stuff for the site. I want to
Yeah.
be able to cover stuff for our readers, what they're interested in.
Ah, of
But
course he is,
I mean, my concentration is PC anyway.
Vampires,
You know, it always
banshees,
is,
Yeah. Just a
and,
lot of
and will be
superstitious
probably for the
hocus-pocus.
foreseeable future, probably ever.
I mean, multi-platform stuff's always going to have a PC version.
They're always going to be a multi-plat PC version for me to take a look at that kind of
But you
stuff,
better
and
stick
you're going to
close to me,
be kind of
just
our
in case.
PlayStation man.
Yeah, that's where I seem to gravitate. I love my
I-
PlayStation.
I think a lot of people are seeming to
you gotta
gravitate
stay
that way.
put and keep
For
an
whatever
eye on
reason, I
Wiggle
think
Bill.
it's a good thing.
With the
I
treasure
love
from
Sony,
Motown.
PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1. Like, I never thought, because Genesis and Sega never really pulled me away from Nintendo. You know, they had some cool stuff.
Yeah.
But it was never enough for me to be like, I will abandon ye who has milked their breast for me as a child.
Yeah,
That's
I
a really
agree.
weird statement. But you know, growing up playing Nintendo stuff, like, that's what games were for me. And Atari a little bit before that, but Atari to me, even as a child, was just almost like, oh, this is what video games were when my dad was younger, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 31 now. So.
I mean, yeah, it does have a lot of loyalty that plays into it. I mean, 'cause, like, I started on the PlayStation. 'Cause, I remember watching my brother play, you know, Nintendo and stuff. And my first real experience with games, I would play a little bit of the Nintendo games we had, but we would every once in a while we'd rent a Sega Genesis and play some stuff
Yeah.
from the local game store back then when you can rent game systems. But
I remember that. You just could rent systems. I
Yeah.
remember that. I remember that, yeah.
yeah, but like I said, I pretty much started on PlayStation, so it does have a little bit to do with that. Why I like PlayStation so much. Okay.
So the level design for this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Music is good.
Okay. Just let him go do what he
Yeah,
wants to do.
Mummy Duck. Just let him go. Go be his own person. Go be his own man. These mirrors here. Into him or
Nope. Don't let me do anything.
oh well. Again, the music in this game is so wonderful.
Like it.
Yeah, they're very generous 3 seconds of star power you get.
Oh, Mario don't want that.
Yeah.
Some skill up here. It is. It does seem like I have a pretty open.
Yeah, if you hit your map there, yeah, you
Okay.
can see you're just kind of going and doing. What's your objective in the? Oh, we're about to find out. I imagine the cinematic. That's like you're just collect 3 things.
Uncle Scrooge, help!
This looks like a big boy.
Oh no.
Watch it.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for new consoles for sure, just because
Oh, yeah.
it pushes the graphical envelope. You know, I mean, I've had a PC that's been able to pull the graphics that both the new consoles are going to do.
Yeah, you see the next gen demos. You're like,
Just an old
I'm playing that right now.
What
whatever.
dude, I'm playing higher quality games than that right in a second. But anyway, at least you know it's going to push that bar up even more again.
Yeah.
Of course, probably force me to have to purchase a new graphics card. Whatever.
It's an
That's the things I do.
You mean
Yeah.
like a magic spell?
So
lad. At least part of one.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. But
But
you can't go wrong. In my opinion, you can't go wrong with the Vita.
Right now,
Yeah.
So
I want you to head to the
I don't. And that's my point. Really, is that I really want a PlayStation Vita for whatever reason. For some reason, I like the dream of a twin stick handheld with very nice looking. You know, I wouldn't say. I mean, probably I guess close to PS3 graphics, right? I mean,
yeah, very close.
yeah, I would say that's kind of what I've always wanted out of a handheld. And as much as I love the PSP, that kind of always restricted you to the single. Ha! Didn't spin there. Rags off of the kind of restricted you to you know, having to use the face button sometimes in place of a second stick, which is never good.
Yeah.
But anyway, DuckTales Remastered, I think would do great on the Vita,
Oh, I agree.
and hopefully they'll bring it to it.
Is
as well.
it not on the
Maybe
Vita?
3DS as well. It's not as of right now. I don't believe this is even on the Wii U.
Really?
It could be. I could be wrong about that. I feel like I'm not. Something to do with these mirrors.
Okay.
Teleporter. little mine car action here.
Awesome. Indiana Jones and
Oh,
dang.
so there's some varied gameplay. I mean, try take a look at it. We'll maybe do that, what, another 5 minutes or so. I think that should probably give us enough time to. Wow, I just jumped.
Oh, okay.
And duck.
Duck. I see what you did there. Oh, man.
So, like I said, it's not easy. It's a side scroller, but it's available for $15 on PSN and I think 360 now, also on Steam. Hey Capcom, bring this thing to Vita. I will buy this game again for the PlayStation Vita when I get myself one. Of course, I know we're not talking about the Vita. We're talking about DuckTales here. But hey, what? So there, in the new model of PS Vita they announced in Japan, they no longer have the OLED. It's LCD, right?
Yeah, it's LCD.
Yeah.
Which, from the hands-on previews, it's not that much of a noticeable quality difference. I mean, of course, you're going to be able to notice it. But, I mean, from the previews that I've read, the couple of previews that I've read, they say that it's still beautiful.
Yeah, that OLED screen though, that's one thing that immediately attracted me to the Vita. It looks so good. I think I'm going to buy the old model.
Yeah.
I don't really care. I kind of would actually rather it be a little bigger.
The only thing that I need to look into it more, but I think I heard a rumor there's maybe some onboard memory on the new one.
Yeah, I think it's 1 gigabyte though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
that
it.
doesn't even matter anyway.
Yeah, well, thanks. They did announce a 64 gigabyte card.
Yeah.
DuckTales Remastered, ladies and gentlemen. We'll probably let you go on that and kind of show you a little bit of the game, hear what we thought of it. What do you think? You recommend it?
I definitely recommend it. I might pick it up actually.
Yeah, $15. You can't beat a decent side scroller. For
I agree. Capcom, bring this to Vita.
Yeah, and bring this to Vita, Capcom. Until next time, I'm Dalton Miller.
I'm Seth Parsley.
We're at fateofthegame.com. Check us out, and we'll see you soon. Peace.
Adios.